Welcome to another Ask AJ, and it's Jubilee week. I'm
is.
wearing red, white and blue. It's not quite. I did put a red dress on this morning, but it didn't look very nice, so I've changed it. So,
Why didn't you change that one?
because I like this one. If you mention curtains, I might smack you. You look like you're in your sweats. Like you just, like lounge suit.
It's just a cool vibe.
Is that juicy?
What?
Juicy couture. It's what women have on their bums, isn't it? Let's move on. We've got a little bit of a giveaway today. Ta-da. Nobody captioned our amazing photograph. I did actually ask a friend to see if he could caption it, and he couldn't, so it was obviously a really bad photograph to caption when we were trying to wrestle it off.
No one captioned it.
Nobody captioned. Nobody even tried.
It was probably.
There's no story in it.
Yeah, to keep it clean was probably hard.
What are you going to say? Like, get off. It's mine. It was rubbish.
I'm not going to say it now, am I?
Don't know. So we've got a bottle of champagne in here. For the lucky winner. He's laughing because I didn't put champagne in it, but I promise I will put champagne in it. But don't you just love this lovely Jubilee flag to celebrate the Jubilee? 70 years on the throne. It's amazing. Longest serving monarch ever.
Probably will be as well.
So the question, we shall also put in the caption, won't we? Liam, yeah.
It's already in there, so you already know the question.
Oh, so the question
there may even
is...
be answers.
When was the last time... I was actually surprised by the answer when I looked it up.
Why?
When was the last... Because it was longer ago than I thought. When was the last time the Queen came to Windermere?
What did she do when she was here?
She did. Thank you for asking.
You're very welcome.
Had this ready. Kendal Town Centre.
That's not Windermere.
No, you asked what she did while she was here. She did.
What is she doing in Kendal Town Centre?
I don't know. I didn't say that.
Home Bargains, I think.
Well, when she came, it was probably Woolworths. The James Cropper Paper Factory in Burnside, Bowness Pier, and a boat tour of Windermere. But she was cold.
Bowness Pier's a right mess.
It's good, but why? What's the point in all the bollards?
I've not seen the bollards.
So Tess, my daughter, said to me, "Well, to stop people parking on it." So they never did. I don't remember anybody trying to park there on Bowness Front. So what? Literally, there's about 25 bollards, and they're all this big. it's mad. I don't see the point in it.
When she comes back, she'll...
To remove, please.
Do you want me to get down there?
Brockhall. She went to Brockhall. She went on the zip wire. And that was it. But I have found a really fantastic video of her visiting the lakes in 1956. And I'm going to put... She's going to be on the throne 4 years. So I'm going to put that on the comments because it's a really nice...
1956 feels like it didn't even happen.
I wasn't
feels
born.
like it was
obviously I wasn't born.
You were close. Feels like...
I wasn't a twinkle. No, my mum was like 8.
It feels like 1956 feels like it only happened in a book.
Well, it did happen in a book, but it actually happened for real.
My
granddad was born in 1910.
Let's start my own story. My grandparents, not Sam's, have a photo of the Queen driving past their house in Kendal. She used to come up by train, and she probably doesn't anymore because they get cancelled all the time.
No, she did. In fact, for the Jubilee in 1977.
That was probably... no, that was too early.
Well, she didn't actually stop in the lakes, but she came past the lakes, and I was at Castle Park School. I was about...
Now you're giving it away.
Actually, I don't see how I can, because I thought it was about 7, but I can't be. No, it must have been 9. Anyway, maybe it was nothing to do with the Jubilee then. We all walked from Castle Park School up to the train station, and the whole school sat alongside the train line just to wave for like 2 seconds. I was like that, trying to see which one she was in, but you couldn't see. But it was a royal. There used to be a royal train. This is still a royal train.
My knowledge of the royals is limited, I've got to say.
It's not.
It wouldn't be my subject in mastermind.
It's pretty much 0.
I know her name.
What's the name of her kids? And how many she got?
One of Andrew.
Andrew, yeah. Should we start with the next king?
Charles.
Yeah.
Charles's ex was Diana.
Should we just have her kids?
And
Elizabeth's
is now
kids.
married to Charles and Camilla.
And Andrew, who else? Who are the little two, as they were then?
William and...
No. Still, what's Charles's brother?
Somewhere in there there's like a Eugenie.
There's an Edward.
Never heard of Edward.
You mean Prince Edward?
Nah.
And Princess Anne. You've heard of Princess Anne. In fact, when the Queen
Princess
came
Anne
last time...
still looks like she's from 1970.
she did that even then.
Yeah.
She's never changed actually. But when the Queen came up last time, she'd bring Anne with her. I like Anne. I wish Anne had been born before Charles. She'd be a really good queen. I think Charles is going to be a pretty rubbish king.
Will Camilla be queen?
No. She's called Queen Consort or something, somebody will tell us. In the same way as the Queen's husband, Prince Philip, was never king.
Yeah, but...
He was Prince Consort.
I thought he couldn't be king because king's seen as being above queen. But if the king is blood, then you can have a king and queen.
No, because the Queen Mother wasn't a queen. I don't think. What was the Queen's sister called?
I didn't know the Queen had a sister.
Well, she doesn't anymore because she's died.
Mary.
Margaret.
It's a small pool of names, though, isn't it? You can dig from.
Well, what's
Andrew.
What's Princess Kate's kids called? William. Charlotte. There's another one, isn't there now?
Is it Alice?
I don't remember actually. I genuinely can't remember.
I've been looking up royal names to try and get some
Your name's been
inspiration.
stolen, isn't it?
Yeah. It has.
One of his best friends just had a baby and called the same name as you were going to call a little girl, weren't you?
Mm.
But you think you're having a little boy, don't you?
It's 50-50, Sam. Not sure.
Molly doesn't think so. Molly thinks it's actually going to be a boy.
It's going to be a boy or a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I know that much.
You know there's a third gender now. Like gender neutral.
There isn't in our house.
You're going to get some hate on this now. Yeah, they either play football or with Barbies, and that's it in your house, isn't it?
Well, that's the
Very
way they
traditional
decide.
household.
That's the way they decide to go.
And they literally have as well.
Dinosaurs or fighting or football
Mm-hmm.
or Barbies, princesses. Yeah.
Literally, if Rosie gets a little tiny speck of dirt anywhere on her body, she freaks out.
Anyway, we're going way away from the topic now. When was the
the
Queen
topic?
last in Windermere?
When was the Queen last in Windermere?
That's the
Answers on a
question.
postcard to the When was the Queen last in Windermere competition. And you might win this. First person to tell us accurately. Has anybody answered yet? Are we looking?
Are we staying live until someone answers?
Oh, it might take all night.
Is it the first person?
Yeah, should be the first person.
Should it?
The first person that isn't an estate agent.
Or family?
Or Joe Island. Sorry, Joe. Joe actually said to me, I'll never win anything. I said, no, you won't, because everything is fixed.
I've got 18th of July 2013, 17th of July 2013.
Oh,
Who was the first one?
no, I mean, someone's put 17th just to get a day earlier.
Well, I'm just going to give you the year, actually. So who said
No, we need an accurate date. Otherwise, we're going to get arguments.
No, because she was here for a few days.
Yeah, what day did she arrive?
Well, when she was last here was the last day. So which one are you going to go for?
Mm.
No, I think we should just go for the
No,
year.
you got
No,
four
no.
there.
I think it's the first. It's the first year that's mentioned, and the first person that's mentioned that year. So yeah, it is. It's 2013. Well done. And what? Who was the first person that said it? And
So,
make sure it's definitely in order.
Top of the list,
Let's have a look.
Julie Robinson.
Oh, Julie, yes. Yeah, she'll do anything for a bit of fizz, even a bit of Googling. Yeah, you were first, Julie. Well done. Julie Robinson. Got a beautiful dog. Names completely escape me. And a very beautiful daughter. That was trying to settle with Buddy. Jess. Anyway, that aside.
How did that go?
You deserve this. Give it to Jess and send it around to Paddy's new place. Housewarming gift. So yeah, it's all yours, Julie. Well done. Good bit of Googling that.
Mm.
What are we going to talk about in this Ask AJ? Anything? It's quite busy at the moment in Bowness, which is good.
It's busy as well in the market in terms of offers.
We've had quite a few offers this week,
There's
haven't we?
been 3 today.
All in a certain price bracket,
Yes.
about 600 to 800.
Yes.
So clearly that part of the market's moving.
But also right at the top, up at 3 million, all of a sudden there's been a wave.
Have we got any 3 millions?
Yes.
What have we got 3 million?
We've got a few.
Have we?
Yeah. One of the Iving Howe that we know it's got a lot of interest at the moment.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Mm.
the ones that are not getting interest, I think, is interesting in itself. I won't name them, but ones where there's a lot of houses close by, or there's a road, or there's something that doesn't feel like somebody's dream house anymore, that stops it from being that idyllic Lakeland house that they thought they wanted.
What tends to happen at the moment is a house will be quiet for 3, 4, 5 weeks where we struggle to get any interest, and then we'll have 2 or 3 viewings in the space for a few days, and they'll all want it.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Buyers
it's
are taking
happened
the time a
today.
bit more, though, aren't they?
Definitely, yeah.
Whereas this
Yeah.
time last
And
year,
actually
things were just flying off the shelf.
The danger price at the moment is like 1.1 to 1.5. That's where a lot of houses seem to be priced at that amount, especially a lot of ours, and that seems to be a trickier point at the moment to get interest in to sell. But either side of that is fairly simple. That's what we're finding.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 20 on the market at the moment. We've got 29 in the process of coming to market. That's huge. Oh, does that include the 11 that we've got in one development? Is it 11?
9.
9 in one development,
Probably.
yeah. We've taken on a beautiful one as well. We've just photographed in Leck. If you don't know where Leck is, if you go out of Kirby Lonsdale on the Skipton Road, it's about probably 4 miles along there. It's just past the Hoop Hall, and you come to Cowan Bridge and you turn left off into Leck. And little claim to fame, very tenuous, is the people who are selling this used to live in Mark Owen's house, so they bought it off Mark Owen,
Which also was in Leck.
which was also in Leck, just up the road. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
And also the claim to fame, close to where you used to live.
very, very close, and that is probably the. In fact, people probably talk about the Sam Ashdown of Leck.
House prices have gone up by 20% since you left, which is interesting.
Since I left Leck, it's the most beautiful barn conversion, and the team. I think
didn't they?
how many people have gone? 4 people, I think, from the team, including the photographer, and they've all said it's their favourite house they've ever been in. Which is a tall order.
We've had some amazing homes, so I've not.
You need to go and have a look at it. You will absolutely fall in love with it. It's up the Fell Road, so there's no neighbours. In fact, I would suspect that at night you can't see any of the lights at all. It's got the most incredible views across open countryside, and it's built a bit like a Swiss chalet. So you know those beautiful stone-built ski chalets that you drive down then underneath into the house. It's like that, and when you come through the front door, it's all oak, and it's got some beautiful rock art. So you go through the front door, and there's a huge rock that's all specially lit that they had to put in before they built around it. It's just incredible.
So how's the buyer going to get it out?
They're going to have to leave it in there, or they have to dynamite it out. It's got some really, really stunning features. The eye for detail has been exceptional. So his and her ensuite, beautiful master suite, gorgeous kitchen. The kitchen is from Smallbone of Devices. And we don't have very many of those.
No, we don't.
Do we? We normally have Atlantis of kitchens of Kendal.
Yeah,
Which
are
we
very
love.
good.
We love Atlantis, we do.
We do.
But Smallbones is...
You can always notice it in
Purveyor to the
Atlantis
Queen.
kitchen.
You can.
You can always tell.
But I can tell the Smallbones. I think Smallbones should be etched in the kitchen cupboards.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they had a little brand somewhere.
It should have, yeah.
Yeah.
It should have. But maybe people decided not to have that on. Yeah. But yeah, so... look out for that one. It's coming on at 1.85 million, that one. But really, in fact, if that was in the Lakes, it would be double that price. Get a lot for your money in Leck.
You do, yeah.
And that's it. We haven't really got anything to tell you, have we?
No, enjoy your 4 days off. I'm not sure why everyone's got an extra 2 days off.
Actually, nobody local will be having any time off. So there's no point in telling them to have the time off because they won't be having time off.
We're doing Fairfield on Friday, aren't we?
We are, Fairfield Horse Shoe.
So you can see us.
Going to try and beat Joe Island's time of 4 hours 45 minutes. Drop your
Could
best
do it
time in
backwards.
here. Then she'll say it won't count.
I'm interested to know those experienced walkers, which is the best direction, and
Because we
where's the
think
best place to park?
we think anti-clockwise.
Do we?
I think so. Yeah.
It's quite steep going up Low Pike, but nab's steep as well.
Yeah. It's quite hard coming back off that Nabscar down the back with those steps as well, isn't it? So it's going to be, has Low Pike got steps, or is it?
There's 2 ways up. No, it's quite a smooth path actually at first.
Maybe we should go the other way then. I don't fancy coming down steps after doing Fairfield.
Yes, that's also have to go up Nabscar.
Maybe we have to go clockwise then. Anyway, let us know. All the guidebooks tell you the other way around. Tell you anti-clockwise. But yeah, and where should we park? In fact, if anybody lives in Amberside and fancy lending us a car parking space on Friday, we'd be very grateful.
We'll value your house in
As long as it's at the bottom of Nabscar though.
yeah. Yeah.
Or you give us a lift.
I do know a house that's bought with NASCAR.
Do you? Maybe give them a ring. And that's it. A lot of rambling about nothing. Well done, Julie, for winning the fizz. I will be round to give it to you personally and possibly share it.
And next time you see the Queen of Windermere, make a note. You never know when the next competition may be out.
Happy Jubilee, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.